What's up guys? Today I'm checking out the ADO Air 20 Pro foldable e-bike. It's remarkably light with a carbon belt drive, torque sensor and up to 100km range. And in this video we are going to find out if it's truly the perfect commuter for the urban rider. So roll the intro. Before we dive into the details, let's talk about the price. The ADO Air 20 Pro typically retails from £1,399. This places it at a premium price point for a folding e-bike, which brings up a critical question. What are you getting for that extra investment? Is the Pro moniker truly justified by its features and performance? Well, we'll be answering that today in this video. Now, the bike arrived in a well-protected box, and the unboxing process is very straightforward. It comes almost fully assembled, so the entire folded e-bike comes out of the box and is fully secured with lots of cable ties. So with all the packaging removed, this is how the e-bike arrives. So the rear rack and the fenders already attached, which is great news. So all we're doing is attaching the seat post and the handlebar. Let's check out the contents of the accessory box. So we have our left and right pedals clearly marked left and right. A bag of tools with Allen keys and spanners of various sizes to help you put this together. You're getting a power cable. You also get a power supply, and I'll give you a close-up of the voltage information. And you get a bunch of user guides to get you started. Alright, now let's talk about the build quality. The ADO Air 20 Pro has claimed a net weight of 18 kgs, making it very manageable weight for a folding e-bike. The lightweight aluminium frame has a clean, subtle welds that contributes to a premium finish. The folding hinges and locks feels robust and have a very satisfying click when they are engaged. Here, the integrated battery in the seat post can be locked with a key, which is a fantastic security feature. The e-bike also caters for a wide range of rider heights. So from 4'11" all the way to 6'7", the seat can go up considerably high, and to match it, the handlebar can also be raised up quite considerably. And I should also add the maximum rider weight is 120 kgs. Now wheel size, 20-inch wheels, and they are 1.95 inch in thickness. On the back we have rear rack, LED lights, reflector and rear fenders all pre-fitted for you, which is absolute convenience. Now a quick look at the handlebar. On the left we have a brake handle and a small IPS display showing you your key metrics, and you can also press plus or minus to cycle through the 3 pedal assist modes. And if you long press the plus button, you will activate the front and rear LEDs. Also we have left and right indicator switch. When you press it, the rear lights will give you indication for either left or right. And on the right side of the handlebar we have a small bell and another brake handle. So now we're going to take this bad boy outside and run a whole bunch of real-time tests. So let's proceed with our initial ride test. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to begin our e-bike riding test, starting off with acceleration. So I'm at pedal assist level 1. Let's see how many pedals it takes, what sort of acceleration we're going to get at level 1. So here we go. First pedal. I can feel the motor kicking in straight away, and I'm already at 17 kilometers per hour, 22 kilometers per hour already within seconds. So you can achieve your top speed pretty quick, and that's just level 1. So let's stop again. All right, level 3, here we go. 2 pedals, I'm flying. Wow, 25 kilometers per hour within a few seconds. I can feel the power, massive difference. Level 3 feels effortless, and the acceleration is incredible. Now let's test the brakes. So we have hydraulic disc brakes, and the brake handles feel firm. They're not feeling spongy or weak. So let's test out the brakes, shall we? So I'm just trying to build up the speed to the top speed of 25 kilometers per hour. Okay, here we go. Pressing both brakes. Wow. That's brakes are really good. The brakes are sharp, but they're not gonna throw you off the e-bike. The brakes. So the bike feels stable and responsive. The seat is comfortable, it's not too hard, it's not too soft. The handlebars feel good and grippy. I'm not feeling hardly any vibration. So no discomfort. Suspension feels good, especially when you're going over a bumpy area. So overall the bike feels very stable. No wobbling around, I can ride in a straight line and I feel like I'm in complete control. Great acceleration, super smooth ride, and achieve your top speed pretty quick too. Let's take this turn on the left, and this area is pretty bumpy, so we get to test out that front suspension. You can still feel some of the bumps, but it does a great job absorbing most of them. So level 1 pedal assist going up a slightly moderate hill. Okay. Yeah. To level 1, I'm making quite a bit of effort here to get up this hill, even though it's a moderate hill. Alright, same test again, going uphill. Level 3 pedal assist. Let's see if it makes it any easier. Let's go. Oh. Smile on my face should tell you how that went. This time around it was very easy. The bike just shot uphill. Minimal effort, no effort at all. Smooth and fast acceleration uphill. Level 3 is what you want to be on when you're going uphill. Alright, now let's talk about these specs and features. This bike is powered by a 250 watt BAFANG rear hub motor with an advanced automatic dual speed system. This is a major upgrade that automatically shifts gears based on your speed, providing extra power for hills and smoother acceleration from a stop. And the maximum speed of this e-bike is 25 kilometers per hour, but if you're going downhill and you pedaled as fast as you could hit the 29 kilometers per hour mark. The dual-sided torque sensor is the brains of the operation. This is a premium feature that senses pressure from both pedals, providing an incredibly accurate and responsive feel. It results in a much smoother, more intuitive ride compared to a single-sided torque sensor or cadence sensor. Now the 36 volt 9.6 Ah battery is well integrated and easily removable, so you can charge it on or off the bike. Now the Gates carbon belt drive is a premium feature. It's ultra quiet and requires virtually no maintenance, unlike a traditional chain that needs regular cleaning and lubrication. Combined with reliable hydraulic disc brakes, you get low maintenance and high performance system. Now the adjustable front suspension fork with a lockout feature is a pro level addition. You can lock it out for efficient pedaling on smooth roads or unlock it to absorb bumps on rougher terrain. You can also connect to the ADO Smart app via Bluetooth to track your ride stats, record your routes and get more detailed look at your performance. The app will also show you the model and color of your bike and the remaining battery level along with all your metrics. From within the app you can also switch the front and rear lights on or off and switch between sports or eco modes. You have Google navigation integrated within the app, and under bike settings you can switch the units from kilometers to miles. You can set the brightness of the display unit between 1 to 3 levels of brightness. You can also switch the gear assist from 3 level gear assist to 5 levels, giving you more variation of power. So there you have it guys, that was the ADO Air 20 Pro e-bike, and here are my thoughts. Starting with the pros, you have automatic dual speed motor, which is a standout feature that makes a significant difference for hill climbing and city riding. Now if we talk about acceleration, from a dead stop, the torque sensor and the automatic low gear of the motor work together seamlessly, giving you a quick and smooth takeoff without any jerking. We also put the bike to the test on a moderate hill. While you still need to pedal, the motor provides significant boost, making a challenging climb feel surprisingly easy. The automatic gear change is a lifesaver. The adjustable suspension does a great job of soaking up bumps and cracks in the road. On smooth pavement, you can lock it for a more rigid and efficient ride. The hydraulic disc brakes are excellent. They provide powerful and precise stopping power even in wet conditions. Additionally, the left and right indicator switch is simple to use and the rear lights are bright and clearly visible to traffic, adding a crucial layer of safety for city riding. The IPS color display is functional and easy to read. It provides all the key metrics. It's easy to fold up, manageable to carry and store. Now if we talk about range, expect around 40 to 60 kilometer range, which is decent enough. The bike is pretty low maintenance. The carbon belt drive and hydraulic brakes require minimal upkeep. You have many other premium features included, such as the dual-sided torque sensor, the lockable battery, the adjustable suspension. You've got integrated head and rear lights. You've got left and right indicators. The rear rack and the fenders are included as standard, and not just included, they are pre-fitted for you. In fact, most of the bike comes nearly pre-assembled. There was very little to put together. Now let's talk about the caveats. The range was advertised as around 100 kilometers. I assume that's going to be on eco mode, on the lowest setting. But with everyday use, you're not really going to use it in that mode. So realistically, 40 to 60 kilometers on average, which I think is not bad. Now price wise, it's a significant investment, and the price might be a barrier for some riders. So the question is, who is the ADO Air 20 Pro for? Now, if you're a serious urban commuter who deals with varied terrain, including hills, and you value a low maintenance, high performance ride that can easily be stored, then this bike is an excellent investment. So bottom line, the ADO Air 20 Pro is a high-performance folding e-bike that delivers on its premium price. The automatic dual-speed motor, adjustable suspension, and carbon belt drive make it far more versatile and capable than many of its competitors. It's a solid investment for the serious urban rider. So what do you guys think of this e-bike? Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. And if you found this video useful, do hit that like button and sub to the channel for more innovative cool tech videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.